In this tutorial in CyberLink PowerDirector, I would like to show you how you can easily enhance a title by using both a shape and a transition. I did this for a different software product and someone asked me, can you do that in PowerDirector? The answer is yes. Let me show you how, but first of all, please look at the following example. So we start out with this clip on track number 1 of The Gentleman in the Boat. And now we're going to add a title. So to do that, I go to my title room. I can press the F7 key to get there. I'll just drag down the generic My Title and put that on track number 2. And then we'll go in and edit it by going into our title designer. I can press the F2 key or double click. Let's change the name of it simply to Water Fun. And now we're going to make some changes to it. I'm going to move the text from center to the upper left quadrant. We'll make it a little bit smaller. Adjust the spacing a little bit more. Now we're going to add a feature that's available in recent versions of PowerDirector. I'm going to drag down on the left. I have an option called Backdrop. I'm going to turn the backdrop on. Now the default is Fit with Title. The default is a curved edge rectangle and uniform color. Let's go to a different option here. I'm going to click the down arrow. We'll choose a 2-color gradient. And I'll start with the begin color. I click on that. It brings up my color palette. Let's just use a navy blue. Click on OK. And then the end width, I'm going to click a pure white. And now I don't like the direction of it, so I'm going to take the gradient direction and take this ball and turn it directly to the bottom. And here I have my Water Fun. And if I want to make this a little better off, what I'd probably do is add a border. I'm not going to do a blue border. I like black. Click on OK. And 3 looks okay. I might even go down to 2. And I might actually take the text and let's make the text bold. Now the other thing I want to do with my border is make it a little bit bigger so we can actually change the size of it. Under here, under the gradient direction, we have width and height. Right now it's 100% of the text. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I can go in both directions or just one, but let me make it just a little bigger both in height and in width, and we'll keep the proportion. Now what I'd like to do right now is take this and add an effect to it, but watch what happens when I try. I click on the Effect tab. Let's do a starting effect, and let's just do let's call it balloon for now. And it says applying a starting or ending effect will remove the title, backdrop, and the special effect. You want to continue? I'm going to say no. So I can't use this screen to do both of them, but I'll show you how to get around that in some cases. So I'm going to click on OK. So right now I have my title, and it's in the upper left quadrant, and it's on a nice background. But what I'd like to do is have some motion. So I'm going to go to my transition room. I'm in my general area. I'm going to take a slide transition and drag the transition to the left or the beginning of the title. Let me enlarge this so you can see better. So my transition starts at the left side of the title. Now it's set to slide. I want to modify it because right now it will slide up. I want it to slide to the right. And so let's play this and see what happens. Okay, now it comes in from the left. And so I've got the motion and the background image on the title at the same time. I'd like to try a different option here. Let's try a wipe instead of a slide. I'm going to take the wipe option, take that transition and put it right over the slide. It will replace it. And again, I think it's the direction I don't want. I'll click on Modify. Again, it will wipe from the bottom. I want it to wipe from the left. Okay, now we'll click on the play button and we'll play this. Oh, I think I wanted it from the right. That would look a little better. Okay, let's try that one. There we go. Now I have the combination of a transition and a background on my title element. So that's one of the ways in which you can experiment with both the background shapes and the transitions on the same title.